where it is. We're not going on it.
John, we finally did that ride that you were too much of a pussy to do, and you know what? It's a good ride. It's a lot of fun. Not nearly as scary as Medusa or Kong. Like really, they basically shoot you along straight and then kind of up in a twisty thing. It's fun when they shoot. Stuff that I need keeps breaking. Had a little food service breakdown here. We went to Johnny Rockets, and yeah, we paid the $34.60 for a meal, and they had absolutely no napkins, no ketchup, no straws, no nothing of any kind to assist us with the consuming of said food, resulting in a big mess. So I go up to the guy and say, do you have straws, napkins, ketchup, any of this stuff, right? He looks at me like I've asked him for, like, the moon or something, and says, no, we don't have any of that stuff. I'm like, well, is any of it coming? You've got a concession stand and it's empty, And he says, no, there's nothing coming and there's nothing I can do about it. And he gives me a tiny little piece of paper and says, use this. So I'm kind of annoyed, but my thing is melting and getting all over the place and my burger's getting cold. So I come and have my burger and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. I'm paying $34 for all this stuff. I think I deserve a napkin. When what do I find but tons of napkins and tons of ketchup. Still no straws, but I'm making do. So, and I think I remember reading on TripAdvisor beforehand about how the food service was kind of dodgy here. But anyways, we went on a bunch of rides. The water rides were a lot of fun. We started off with Medusa, which is like, in my mind, one of the best roller coasters on the planet. And then we went on Kong, which was, I think it went a little faster, but not quite as high, but it was a little bit more rickety. I'm totally cool with the rides that go fast, that go high, that go upside down, spin me around. I'm cool with all of that. Don't bang my head into the side of the ride 20 times in 2 seconds. That makes me unhappy. When we went on one of the water rides, it's a lot like Bluto's Barge in Orlando. Anyways, there's this waterfall that just completely drenches someone if they're sitting in the exact wrong seat, which is exactly where this guy was sitting. So I got drenched, but then they let us go again without getting back in line or anything. So, I mean, when does that ever happen at a Six Flags? Probably not often. We had to jump on it. And so then Mindy was in the seat of pain for the second time around, so that was good. And then the second water ride we went on later, there's this bridge that you walk over to leave, and the ride goes underneath it, and it can splash people on the bridge. So I'm cool for that. I didn't get very wet on the ride, so I'm like, I'm right in the middle, ready to go, and Mindy's standing next to me, just out of where the track line is. And sure enough, I don't get a drop on me, but this wall of water, this like column of water, hits her straight on. I'm on her right, there's some kid on her left, we don't have a drop on us, she's soaked. So that was very fun.
I'm currently drying out my shoes and my socks.
Roar, their wooden roller coaster, that's the one you don't want to eat immediately before. Because that is, I mean, it's a good ride, but it's so rickety that you're constantly slamming into parts of the ride. You're a pussy, and to prove us wrong, you need to come down here and ride it.
Anyone else you need to call out?
The people that made my PDA, the programs on the PDA, our CD changer, the power adapter in the car, so Ford, Johnny Rockets. These people all need to do things to make me happy.